IMTV! Welcome to day 2 of the second leg of the American tour. Here we are today in Houston at Cynthia Woods Pavilion, which has been a pretty sultry day today, one way or another. It was a little bit cooler than it was yesterday in San Antonio, that's for sure, but it's still pretty warm and sticky for most of the crew out here anyway. But last night was a fantastic show. About 14,000 people in San Antonio had a pretty good time, even though the Spurs were playing the Lakers, I believe. But they still managed to turn up, and yeah, I think the whole place went pretty nuts when the new parts of the show suddenly came out with Eddie and the like. So, as usual, we're going to have a quick wander around and see if we can find a few people and say hello and send a message out to all the chaps out there, and so they can tell you what's going on, where we are today, and how they feel about seeing the show. There you go. Okay, well, we're just wandering down to the beer place where obviously you guys have been stocking up for the show, or beginning to stock up the show. Well, first of all, tell us your names. Are you local guys, or have you come a long way for tonight?
No, name's Chris, Tampa Bay, Florida. Drove long way, 950 miles. Couldn't believe it. It's been 21 years since I've seen Maiden. Somewhere in Time tour back in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And just can't wait, just cannot wait. It's been so long, just speechless, Well,
it's 21 years, is that a long way?
Years, 87, 87, and but it is worth it. It's so worth it, Just couldn't believe it.
So they were coming back to the States, man. It was great. Yeah. Just everybody rejoiced. This is a great present for everyone.
Came a little further south, but that's okay. I don't mind. I'd go to California if they were there, which I know they're there.
They go.
Yeah, they are there. Yeah, actually. But this is the closest to Florida, so we had to make the trip. It was, yeah.
So, I mean, have you seen anything about this tour? Do you know what the show's all about, or?
Well, it's based on the Power Slave tour, pretty much. Other than that, just what's on the website, what I've seen on the website, some interviews from the Trenton show that just happened a few months back. Other than that, I just can't wait to hear them. It's been so long. Yeah,
it's going to be great no matter what.
Steve Harris, unbelievable. Just the best bass player. Don't even see his fingers moving. He's great. Just great. Can't wait to see Lauren Harris, his daughter, right? His daughter, unbelievable. I can't wait to see that. Yeah, exactly. So.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's to say we had a good show last night in San Antonio. It's the first one.
Right, the first one in the States.
It was pretty warm, and it's pretty hot and sultry this evening. So I'm sure it's been good. But where are you guys? Are you guys up on the lawn, or are you down at the front?
Right here in the seats. Yeah, right here in the seats.
So you're going to be guys with the fists in the air.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Can't wait.
So you guys are all from Florida? You said. I think you said these.
We're from Louisiana.
And what's your
Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Ben.
Okay.
I'm Eric. Yep.
Great accent there, Steve.
Yeah, I'm redneck.
American redneck.
American redneck.
And when was the first time you actually got into? I mean, have you seen the band before?
I've never seen the band before. I've always wanted to see them, but in the '80s, I was totally into them. Just loved them to death. So, it was kind of a once in a lifetime thing to come here,
Yep. So you've all come down en masse. Just, how long ago did you buy your tickets? Was it literally as the show went on sale?
Yeah, the day it went on sale. Yep. The day it went on sale. Yep.
10 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
Okay. So okay. Well, basically, hopefully you guys have a good show tonight.
We will.
And we'll be looking out for you. Somewhere out in the crowd here. So.
All right. Thank you. Yeah. Up the irons. Woo! Iron Maiden.
Actually, I mean, this is going out to sort of, the Iron Maiden websites. It's going all around the world, and we've interviewed fans all over South America and Australia and India and everywhere else. So is there, anything you want to say to everybody else there? The guys in Europe, obviously, they haven't seen the show yet, so,
Hey, brother, you got to go see Iron Maiden. Don't cheat yourself. This is something you need to do before you die.
Definitely.
Okay, guys, well, thanks a lot. Have a good night, yeah, okay?
Thanks, you too.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Thanks, brother. All right, cheers, guys. Okay, so we were just wandering around the front here, and we discovered these two people wandering a flag, trying to whip the crowd up a little bit. I think it was the idea. But tell us the name. Where you're from?
My name's Rick. I'm from Katy, Texas. How you doing? This flag has been on these tours: The Beast, Slavery, Peace, Seventh Tour, Somewhere on Tour. It's the first time I've seen him in 20 years. This is going to be great. I can't wait to see Maiden again. This is going to be wonderful. Yeah.
So, I mean, obviously you've been a fan since, well, in the early days then.
Exactly. Kind of disappointed that they're not playing a lot of the older stuff from the first two albums, but I understand it's a tour from the 80s, so that's cool. I can live with that. Plus, I haven't seen them in 20 years, so so I'm kind of jazzed.
Well, I mean, obviously, do you know much about what's actually happening in the show tonight? Have you got any idea what they're going to be playing song-wise and stuff?
Entire set list.
Oh, you do?
I looked it up online, so
What do you think is going to be the highlights? What are you looking forward
it's
to?
going to be Hallowed Be Thy Name. Always has been, always will be, at least to me. That's just a killer tune. And, Bruce sits up there. They start out with the clock ticking, and that's just the way to go. It's the way to end the show, man. It's the way to go. Up the irons.
That's okay. Well, yeah, up the irons. Well, okay. Well, as always, the way we're travelling around and we meet some travellers who you can probably see have come from farther ashore, maybe just by the shirts here. But anyway, well, tell us your names and obviously where you've come from today to see the show.
Well, I'm from El Salvador. I came all the way from here to see Iron Maiden. I can go to Costa Rica because first time I have a car accident and I have to sell my ticket to pay my car.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Yeah.
But my father called me and he said, hey, your favorite band come to here, and if you want to come, I buy you the ticket. And I'm here. I'm here.
So when you thought you'd missed it, you got a second chance to come and see the show?
I never thought I have a second chance because it's once in a while.
Yeah.
Once in a while. It's like, damn it. Iron Maiden, dude. It's Iron Maiden.
And of yourself, you're in Costa Rica, you were saying. So tell us about that. I mean, what did you think of the show? Because it was obviously a major event for Costa Rica, being the first time they played there.
Right. My name is Danny. I lived in Costa Rica, and I was. I got the prize to get into the stage. It was great. The concert there was maniac. Everybody was excited for weeks before that. All my friends. I went to the line a couple days before, and so on. And as soon as I knew they were selling tickets for San Antonio, I bought it. I wanted to see the whole stage and everything, so I'm pretty excited about that too. Yeah.
Well, obviously you're getting a little bit more than you got in Costa Rica now, because we have obviously there's a bit more to the show than we had before. So is there anything you're looking forward to seeing again, or maybe with a bit more of the production? Or
Well, yeah, of course. I want to see the Big Mummy and and everything like that. But it's a bit closer than what I got before, so I'm excited about everything. Everything is really.
Well, Iron Maiden. Well, anyway, it's good to see you guys, and it's glad to hear you guys are coming a long way. I mean, do you guys want to say anything to your friends at home or anything like that? Even in the local language, that's perfectly all right. There you go.
Maiden! Maiden! Yeah! Iron Maiden! Iron fucking Maiden, dude.
That's all you can
It's
say.
like
really.
the god of metal. That's it. The god of metal.
Yep, I've heard that. Yeah. Okay.
Or the evil of metal.
The evil of metal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, no, I understand what you're saying.
It's the best band ever. It's the best one.
Okay, well, you guys have a great time tonight, okay?
Thank you.
And a safe trip home. Well, for you, anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Iron Maiden! Yeah!
And down and falls comes the young and a man, here was my game. People would worship and fall, dropped on to succeed in me. For he is a man and a god, and he will die too.